Hey, what's up everybody? What's up, Aeronators, and welcome back to the brand new video. Today we're gonna be checking out an explanation of Suga's interlude Shadow. And for me personally, this particular song and this particular music video and the lyrics, they were relatively easy to understand, or maybe just like the concepts that were on the surface. I think I got them. With some other songs, for example Bepse, it's super deep, right? It's so profound, and when I watched the explanation, I was just so blown away by the brilliance and the genius of the lyric writing abilities of RM and Suga, and I think J-Hope participated as well. But the first time I listened to that song and read the lyrics, I was like, no, I don't really get it. I don't know what it's about. But certainly with this video, we're gonna dive into the song even deeper, and I'm gonna discover new hidden messages for myself and new meanings of things that I wouldn't normally pay attention to in the music video. If you haven't seen my reaction, by the way, go check it out. I was so surprised by that switch of the moods of the song in the middle of the song. Go check it out. You're gonna like it. But yeah, now let's jump into this video. But before we do it, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, and if you want to see my exclusive reactions to BTS Run episodes, BTS Bon Voyage, make sure to check out my Patreon. The link is down below.
Sup Flare Squad, welcome back to my channel and to another theory/explanation video. This time we're gonna go over Suga's interlude Shadow. Now there were so many symbolic.
Before we continue, guys, you know how many times I listened to the song today? It was crazy. I was listening to, like, I think I've listened at least 10 or 11 times in a row, something like that, and every time I felt something different, especially once again when that change came in, when like after the chorus, right? It was a pretty incredible experience, and once again understanding and realizing that it's just a teaser for the whole album. Oh man.
Meaning lyrics, so let's get started. We're first introduced to a sinister scene with Suga in the middle and these hooded figures facing a door of what looks like a hotel. And you could see the exit sign above Suga as if he's trying to leave that area. Now this could represent how they feel when they're at hotels. It seems as if someone is always outside their door waiting for them. Now when you put...
Oh, I never thought about this scene in this way. Wow, it actually makes sense. It's true. And there's, okay, and we see these figures afterwards, closer to the ending of the song, and they're taking pictures of Suga on the stage, right? And they're faceless, like they're just fans, not army. I don't think they were. Yeah, certainly they don't represent army. They're more like Sasaengs, something like that.
Always outside their door waiting for them. Now when you put it that way, yeah, that is creepy. Someone mentioned that this doorway behind Suga looked really familiar, and they could be linked to Anish Kapoor's Svayam. Svayam is a Sanskrit word meaning something that is created out of itself. So the block of wax squeezes through the door frame and leaves some of itself behind. It's as if it's skidding itself as it goes through the door, Kapoor said. If they were trying to reference this, it could represent how the members are losing a bit of themselves as they go through everything as celebrities. Shards of the mirror comes together to reveal another Suga on the other side.
Right, from the past. I think this was his past.
But this time wearing lighter colored clothes. The mirror is showing us another side of him, which could represent the past him as he repeats,
I wanna be wrapped, I wanna be the top, I wanna be rocked, I want it on mine.
These were things he wanted before BTS grew, as they were big dreams to him, and he wondered every day how far he would go. You can see him run across the hall and into the stage and limelight that Suga is currently in. He noticed the shadows under his feet become bigger and even tried to run away from it. He didn't realize how lonely it would be and that his leap could also...
I didn't make any comments about those shadows. I saw them, I noticed them in my reaction to the music video, but I didn't really say anything about them. I made a comment, a big comment about this scene and about him kind of, let's see, running out like this. Again, go check out my reaction, guys. You're gonna like
Shadows
it.
under his feet become bigger and even try to run away from it. He didn't realize how lonely it would be and that his leap could also be his fall. Now, these lyrics were really deep and expressive, and this is how Suga truly feels right now. He accomplished all his big dreams, but has now realized how scary and lonely it is. You'll see all the hooded figures run towards a door to get through, and Suga says, I run but the shadows follow. Now the shadow he's talking about refers to Jungerian psychology and is in the book that they've referenced called Jung's Map of the Soul. The shadow is an unconscious aspect of the personality, which the conscious ego does not identify.
Well, let me take a look once again. All right, here, persona. That's what we present to other people. Consciousness, right? And consciousness as ego, right? If I remember correctly, persona, ego, and then shadow.
Of the personality, which the conscious
It's interesting. I gotta read this book. I like psychology.
ego does not identify itself. It is the collection of repressed aspects of our identity. Now, Jung believed that in order to truly grow as a person, one must see such willful blindness to one's shadow and attempt to balance it with the persona. Once we become more aware of these dark aspects of ourselves, we must
Oh, this picture, guys. It looks kind of creepy.
honor them and find a way to integrate them into our life. In failing to do so, one will become weak and scattered. One cannot serve two inner drives without dissipating his strength and energies. The shadow must become part of one's conscious personality. So you see them break through and start running towards Suga. This scene itself looks like a horror zombie movie of some type.
Yes.
And his shadow swallows him up and turns him into a monster. This scene represents the stage, and of course, the people with the phones recording and taking pictures could represent the fans. Now, he's speaking out about fear by saying, "Don't let me shine." As he flies higher and closer to the light, the shadow grows bigger. So for example, if you're lying against the floor, your shadow is smaller, but as you get closer to the light, it will cast a bigger shadow behind you. And the light represents fame in this song. You'll notice
Wow, okay. This actually makes sense, right?
You'll notice the sketches that pop up, and guess what? They're not random sketches. They're from the comeback trailer of Are You Late Too? And the instrumentals
Not the last forever.
Ooh.
You only live once.
sound familiar?
Yeah.
All of a sudden, instrumentals in the song switches up and Suga's voice gets
And oh, I just love this moment. It's so incredible. I always get chills when listening to the song and to this particular switch.
the song switches up and Suga's voice gets rusty and deeper.
Yeah.
This
With some distortion sound effects on it.
is the shadow speaking to him, saying, I am you, you are me, and now he knows. They'll clash within the single body, and he could never detach from his shadow. So the shadow is trying to get him to accept him. And now this scene could either represent himself, Min Yoongi in the crowd and his BTS persona, Suga on stage, or the person in the crowd could be his shadow. I mean, it does seem like it is his shadow in the crowd. Now, there are a couple of scenes that remind me of RM's Persona music video, such as the mirrors, which represent personas and all the different masks they wear. And then there's the stage, which represents their stage identity.
Yeah, very
So
similar.
the song and music video represents the shadow, their fear, and them realizing they need to accept it. And it is pretty sad to hear, but this is how they truly feel. And it is their way to express how they feel by using lyrics and visuals to tell us the story. And this was an amazing music video, and
Yeah.
loved the lyrics.
Yes.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If
I
you did, make
did.
sure to click that
I
like
did.
button and also join the Flare Squad by subscribing, you guys. Thanks for watching.
Right. So, according to Jung's concepts, shadow is something darker, like a darker side of ourselves. So I think it means, hopefully, it means that the album is also going to be darker, a little darker than maybe all the previous ones. And I'm so happy about it because, I don't know, I find this quality very interesting in music. I tend to feel this quality better. Doesn't mean that I'm a dark person or I'm a violent, angry person. No. But I think it's just the fact that the music overall, and especially pop music, is oversaturated with brightness and cuteness and bubbliness and all of that sweet stuff. And we see something different here. Even with the first song, with the first teaser and the music video, it was already way darker. So if the whole album or most of the album is going to be like that, I think it might just be my favorite album by BTS so far. And I think my goal before the official release, which is sometime in February, I don't quite remember, but I can always look up the date. I think I'm gonna try to listen to as many of their songs as I can, to the songs that I haven't listened to yet, to react to them, to review them, all of that good stuff. And also, if I remember right, they're gonna be dropping a single on January 17th, and if that's right, let me know the exact time of the drop if you know it, or like their usual time when they put out their new songs, because I want to be ready. I want to be right here at my workplace, and as soon as it comes out, I want to record it and quickly render it, do everything, and put it out for you guys to see. I'm gonna try my best to be the first person to post the reaction to the song. So yeah, I'm very excited about the album. I really hope this year is gonna be amazing for the whole K-pop industry and for BTS in particular. But now, thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and of course comment. I'll see you all Aaronators in my next video, and as always, take care, keep listening to great music, and keep waiting for the comeback, and love.